Hello YouTube, Luke here again, video here, because it's actually the 1 year anniversary of Legacy of the Duelist, so I'm just doing a quick look back and review of it. I won't try and take too long, but anyway, let's take a look back at what this game was about. So obviously started off with the campaign mode that we had, which was a lot of fun enjoying playing that. We went through the generations of each series. Of course, though, Arc V has only just started up recently. Well, it only just basically started not long after this game was released. It's been about a year and a bit now. But, so yeah, not much for it. But here we are with the classic campaign with the final duel here. I'm just showing the final bits. I don't want to take too long, so this is just... Obviously, we're starting with the original series, and in the campaign mode, we went through some of the duels that took place. You could even use the... You had two choices when actually playing the... If you wanted to, let me just basically start off here. Obviously, this is the final duel, Yugi versus the Pharaoh. And you had a choice of... playing, you could use the story deck, or you could use one yourself if you want to. I used the story deck for every duel and reverse duel that I played. I used this cheating Exodia deck when I just wanted to grind, basically. So we're just taking a look. As you can see, it's a lot of it's pretty much what it was like anyway. So going back to the end, of course, when you win, you unlock challenge mode and all that. We'll get to that soon, but you get cards, DP, and whatnot. So that's the one. Then let me close that off. I've got too many things opened. Now let's have a look here. Of course, we had the GX up next with Jaden as the main protagonist. So most of the duels with him and his elemental heroes. See if we can find just I'll just go a tiny bit here. Considering he was already loaded up completely, don't know why I have to go back and have something again. See, there's some elemental heroes there. Oh, I've got the mass heroes as well for that deck against Yami Yugi. That was the final episode where he faced off against the Pharaoh. And GX, oh sorry, 5D's next. These yellow ones were the DLC. We'll get to them soon. But yeah, see, for some reason they only put the final duel as DLC for this series, which was unusual. His victory doing that was against Aporia, which was, yeah, a little strange. But let's get here against the Yusei versus Zone, who's as you see Yusei's card here. We're introducing all the synchro monsters. There we go. And then we had Zeal with the Exceed summons. There's one of the DLCs up the top, but yeah, they had the final draw for this one, which is the Humor against Astral. See if there's an Exceed monster on the field. Oh, yeah, there's one. There's Utopia. I think that's Utopia Beyond, it might be. Either way, Zeal, that was the... hated that series. For the Arc 5, there was only one actual one, which is the Pendulum, which is just the introduction event, which was, I'll just, whoops, did I hit the, oh no, it's okay, that's the last one that plays anyway, but, the top duel in each of the campaign mode was a introduction and basically a tutorial on how to play those decks. If you just follow the storyline, you win. You could play it as a normal duel if you want, or you just play it as it is, and you always get the win. But, in this Arc 5, you needed all these DLCs for them to actually do something with it. Apparently, there is going to be more DLC at the end of the year, so more Arc 5. That'd be good. So when you obviously after progressing through the campaign mode, we had the shop where we could obviously boost our decks by buying cards. Let's just do a quick video here of it. we go. Took its time. See there where it is, the card shop right there. You had booster packs for each series. And this one, I was just buying the Pendulum, which is the last pack since Arc 5 only had one duel in at the time. They put the Pendulum as the last one for the Zeal series. Or Zexal, it depends how you say it. I say Zeal because I only watched Japanese one. It's the dub was so awful. You saw Fire Lake, so any Sylvans and Pendulums, there's your Senju, and alright. So what am I doing back here? Now we had all the Duelist challenges as well. Let me just click on one. When during the campaign mode, when we beat the campaign mode, just beating duels in general, plus the reverse duels you needed to unlock Duelists. You had the challenge mode where you could face the Duelists again, and they had a lot better decks. Well, some of them did, and some didn't. Oops, let me hit that on mute. Just gonna. Oh, let's just here we go. Duelist challenges. Everyone there's unlocked. I used a different deck for every single Duelist challenge. So it's just Black Wings for that one. Okay, and of course there was one for every series. Next, the 5Ds. I actually used the retro decks for this series. I wanted to make things interesting, so a lot of old classics in there. We had the ability to use band decks in this game for single player and also for player matches. I didn't do that for player matches, but for single player anyway, you could use basically whatever you wanted to. So we had to get all the DLC for all these Duelist challenges here, except for Yu, I think. Let me just click on this one. Yeah, so that's all we had at this point in time for Arc 5. Right. Sorry, just had to go for a second there. Okay, this here is the first batch of DLC that we got. We didn't get everything to start off with. What we had was Duelist Kingdom, Lost Duels, Dark Mist, and we had some for campaign. For the future, we had no Arc 5 at the time. Let me just skip ahead to the decks that you got with DLC. You had oops, that's Battle Pack. I'll get to that in a second. Alright, so let's scroll down a couple. Okay, there's one of them. There's the Chaos. I think I was just quickly looking through that. A lot of good cards in there. Okay, Dark Master. Oh, that's right. It says where it's. That's actually just a normal deck. That says where it's unlocked. Dark Master. You deal Duelist Kingdom. I think. Is it? Here we go. Darkness. The Lost Jewels. There we go. Oh wait a minute. Yeah, that was yeah. Sorry, I got my confusing myself here. Go down. Evil Swarm was really good. Basically, I mean, you get your Exciton Knight there. Solar Morning's a good card. Oh, no, I went too far. Now Severus. And if you wanted to play Masked Heroes, you had to get the Lost Jewels. And then we had 5Ds for the Future, TG deck, and Vylon Zone had Vylons. And then we had the second batch of DLC eventually. Did I have August 24th? Yeah, it's like, so we had 1, 2, 3 there, so you got to play them plus the reverse duels. Then you could unlock each of them for the Duelist challenge. I'll just skip ahead to the decks. Here we are. Actually, that's the first one, I think. Alright, let's... Come on, here we go. Gong's deck. Had Constella. Not a bad deck. He had some good ones. He had like players in there, and he's had M7 as well. And some good Exceed monsters. There's M7. We had the Fluffles. Soras. The Gem Knights, Julia's. So I think I only used down right there for my like box of friends. That's the only I needed out of that. When she played Melodious. Yes, there's another one for Gong. And then yet X-Saber. Alright, next, the battle packs, which was added new to this game to do draft play. So sealed play is when they just give you a deck out of the packs themselves, but draft play was when we chose the cards ourselves. I'll just show you a quick example. Alright, so we had 3 to choose from. It's like, oh, my You'd go back to 480. It's better. So this is how we drafted. We picked one card over here. We needed 15 cards. So pick one, and then we get the next set, and notice you see cards vanish when after we pick one. So we needed 15 for round 1, 15 for round 2, 15 for round 3. Eventually keep picking, and they get whittled down. We just yeah, it's slow today. I don't know why. Why does it want to do it today? Okay, and then once we're done, we edit the deck and make it just exactly how we want it to be. There you go. It's pretty random. And then once we're done, sorry, I should actually go. I skipped too fast. So you had a couple of choices. You can do online battle or single player against the computer. You get to keep the cards if you won enough. You need to win at least 3 out of 5. Online multiplayer feature, of course, in all the other games, Decade Duels Plus, Legacy, and Millennium Duels. At the player matches and ranked matches were only single duels in this one. You couldn't change that. There was no tag duels in this game. Not sure if there will be any. And that's just deck recipes anyway. So that's pretty much it anyway. So let's see. I'll put all the playlists in the description if you want to look at anything in particular. But so Sorry for taking too much of your time up. But yeah, until next time, thank you all for watching and see you again soon.